did they bring to the school? Sue, well, she kept bringing her sweatshirt, but then she kept misplacing it, so I don't really know if that's a brought thing or a left thing or a lost thing.
To me, Sue's legacy is her reliability and her patience towards the student.
It has been an integral part of our school running smoothly and our students being so successful academically, and editing hundreds of thousands of pictures for our athletes, for our school events, and her expertise and energy contribute to the pulse of our school, and she's going to be really missed.
Sue. Wait a minute. Sue's retiring? I thought she was a student. She always came in my class, showed up, kind of walked in the back, never said anything, didn't do any work, kept leaving her sweatshirt everywhere. I had no idea she was a teacher. Wow.
She has impacted my life in high school and also outside of high school. She is the type of person who helps push you towards your goals. She takes her own time and puts it aside to help you. So I thank Sue for all that you have done for me. I'll be visiting you, and I can guarantee there will be a rumbling engine outside your door.
Man, that's crazy. I shouldn't have made her do all those essays.
She also helps me personally. She gave me work during the summer, and I guess I couldn't ask for a better teacher. I guess here, she's really cool. And
the late nights that we spent at the school till like 6 o'clock trying to solve a difficult math problem and that neither of us are willing to give up on, maybe because we're determined or we're stubborn, one of the two reasons. Also, just she's such a great person. It's so much fun to go up to her house and work and help her build and do her projects. It's just amazing what she contributes to our school and to the students that go here.
We go way back. Since my freshman year, she's been my #1 supporter, and she has put in countless hours to help me and other students be the best students that they can be academically, and Roaring Fork is really gonna miss her.
And Black brought in a lot of wood.
I'm highly suspicious that you're doing this just so you can get another personalized rocking chair and some more cake.
One thing I love about Mr. Black is his youthfulness. If I didn't know him, I would assume he's like 39.
Just walking in the room, and if you were fooling around, he'd just go like, ow, got to work.
So like one time I went over to ask him for help, and I was hoping that he'd do it for me, but he made me do it, and he like taught me how to use a nail gun.
Like in crew, he comes over, he's always like
yeah,
pats you on the back really hard.
I remember freshman year in wood shop, we were working on cutting boards, and the day Mr. Black was saying that he hadn't had an accident in quite a few years. Then later I ended up cutting my finger with a jigsaw, and he ended up taking me to the nurse's office, and before he left he was like saying, don't be dumb like Wampler. And then right when he came back, Victoria Sluter did the same exact thing and cut her finger with the jigsaw.
You will always be a cool teacher, and you will just be supportive since we weren't really that good at building stuff with wood. So thank you, Mr. Black.
Mr. Williams brought Diet Pepsi, a lot of Diet Pepsi.
The freshman Joe Salinas, he was guarding Hasiel Petitton, and Hasiel Petitton, I guess, elbowed him in the junk, and he fell right to the ground, and he was like there for almost 10 minutes, and Coach Williams was like, we're gonna stop this practice just for a minor pain in your small junk down there, and the whole team started laughing, and that was like one of the funniest moments I've ever had with my coach.
Larry Williams, he's just been awesome. He's got a good nature, and again, he's patient and really, really cares about what he teaches and cares about the kids and cares about the kids' integrity as well.
It was really encouraging with, psychology and photography especially. The way that expanded the way I approach art has been incredible. The stuff that you were able to teach me just about training my eye as an artist in that photography course has been really impactful. So thanks for that.
Motivates you, and he makes you believe in yourself when you don't. I had failed almost every single one of his tests, and he spent 2 hours with me studying because he was determined to pass me so I wouldn't fail his class. So thank you.
He brings you more into the real world because he doesn't like baby you. He tells you this is what needs to be done, this is the time. He gives you the standards, and that's pretty much it. And I kind of like that because that's like how the real world is, and that's how he revolves. And
You're an awesome teacher, Williams.
Williams brought like his charisma. He taught us as if he was a parent in a way. Like you didn't feel like you were in a classroom with Williams.
Miss French, I've heard something. You know, I've never seen her actually in the time that I've been here. She teaches French, right?
All right, my favorite memory with Miss French. If we're going shallow, I'm probably gonna say the flame test lab because there's something phenomenal about seeing bright green fire. That's incredible.
Character is Miss French in Hogwarts.
Professor McGonagall. Yeah, Miss French is definitely Professor McGonagall.
I'd walk up to her and I'd always be like, Miss French, I got epoxy on my hands. They're stuck. Or like hot glue or something. Just like, I need help. A legacy that Miss French is behind, there's just like, no one's ever going to be able to live up to like, as good as what Miss French did. She was just like an amazing teacher. She was super compassionate about what she did. She worked with people.
When I was in school, I was really shy because I didn't speak much English. But Miss French was so supportive all the time. And I remember her, like in class, she always, asked for participation, and she didn't care that I, my broken English. So what I took away from her was that, you can always do whatever you want, and there's nothing that you can't achieve.
This tiny, tiny little light that's called science. I didn't like it at first, but then I had it with her, and I just love it. She influenced me to go into engineering, and I thank her for that.
You are probably one of the biggest influences in my life as a student, and just being encouraged to continue to pursue something, even if it's incredibly difficult, which was something that encouraged me to continue pursuing my study of Koine Greek, which I know has absolutely nothing to do with chemistry or physics. But the encouragement that you showed me in chemistry and physics encouraged me when I was struggling with a language that's very dead. And now I'm here in college, and I just finished Greek 4, and I'm going on to Greek 5, and I can look at manuscripts that are torn to bits and have them translated in 2 hours. And your encouragement is a very huge reason why. I remember your classes were always very hard, and the students would always go out, and we would just lament the fact that we weren't, maybe taking down the A's, or that we'd have to go home and put, maybe an extra 2 hours in the homework. But it was because you were a fantastic teacher that we were having to do this, and because you were bringing out our potential, and you knew we could do better.
This is Matt Hopley, principal at Holy Family High School, Roaring Fork faculty member from 2001 to 2006. Larry, Ralph, and Laura, I want to wish you guys a happy retirement. You've earned it. Make the most out of it. I really miss you guys.